me make my dream come true. I started skating here in the Philippines when I was 5.5. It all started when I went on a playdate with my friend to South Mall. Then I started to like it, so my parents brought me again. Then they asked me if I wanted to start it, and I said yes. My friends would make fun of me because I'm like the slowest. I keep on falling and stuff. And that the skates felt a little bit weird because of like the blade. It was hard to balance at first.
You should always talk about it. I like it, Mama, it's so nice. You don't even get sweaty because it's cold in there. And then I said, really? So would you want to learn? Would you want a lesson? Yes, she was so excited. And that's history.
I started skating competitively when I turned 7.
She decided actually that she wanted to join nationals because she's 7 years old and she said, I can do this.
Sofia Isabel Victoria Guidote.
I decided to compete in the competitive skating when I tried the Philippine Nationals. My friends find me weird because I'm super excited for competitions. Actually, it felt nice. I didn't feel nervous for my first time, and I got second.
It became more intense.
Yes, she got intense
Running
because
up.
she said, nationals.
We had a month to do it.
Yeah, we had a month and she did an hour every day, 5 days a week. And to our shock, she got a silver.
So me and my parents were like, maybe I could actually do this. Maybe I could make it somewhere. I might achieve something good. So we started to train every day.
Then she said, I want to join Asian Juniors. Asian Juniors is in Thailand. That started her in the international arena already for competitive skating.
That last competition she did for the ISU Asian Trophy, which is a very difficult competition because you have the Japanese, the Koreans, more of the developed countries that are into ice skating.
It was really funny. She was the first to skate. They were 13. And we had to wait for the last one. And Sofia and I were already seated together, watching the scores. You're still there, you're hanging on to third. And when the final one, the final girl's score came out, and we saw it, we just looked literally at each other. And I said to Sofia, I think you medaled. And she looked back and she said, I think so. So it was really something we didn't even jump for joy, nothing. We were like, oh.
When I wake up, like about 6:30, I eat breakfast, then I get ready, and then I do some off-ice like V-sits, push-ups. And then after that, I do jumps like the rotations to warm up my legs.
10 o'clock, she gets on the ice so that again, we're talking about that window, that the rink is free. There are people. Practices some more of the routines and the techniques that she needs to work on for another about 2 hours, and then we head home. And that's a typical day.
I admire a lot One is Julia Lipnitskaya from Russia. She's 15 years old. She's really good. She's super flexible. And then the other one, I like Tara Lipinski. She won the Olympics when she was 15 years old. She's the youngest ever. And then the other one is Yuna Kim, 2010 Olympic champion. They're really hardworking. They never give up. And they really, really fall hard. And they don't wear butt pads. So I'm wondering how do they survive.
Every time she falls, Kay would really be antsy because we know that it's fragile. One accident like that can end her skating career.
She was 9 months.
9 months.
And then one day, like any other kid, baby, she pulled herself up on the crib and tried to take a few steps. When she would take a step, I would hear a clicking sound, similar to pulling
You're cracking.
crack your fingers. We found out that her hips were dislocated.
The ball and socket didn't form.
We finally found one doctor in UST who asked us, oh, she's the only one who asked, have you done an MRI on the child? And we said, no. Well, can we? We have to knock her out if that's okay with you because she has to stay still. And as the MRI was done, the doctor called me into the booth. She said, she looks like a 3-month-old. Her bone structure is that of a 3-month-old. Her style was to cast from the waist down till the knee. It took 9 months, I believe. And then they removed it. That was really something when they removed it. That really, really hit me.
She's gonna cry again.
Because you can just imagine your child dragging her body. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah, the
Plus, it
legs
was
weren't moving.
Atrophy.
Yeah.
Atrophy. So it was really weird. It was like a mermaid. You know what we know as a mermaid? It's just the upper body moving and then everything would follow. It was so strange. I was like, how long will this take? Then about 3-4 days.
Start walking.
Yeah, started walking, and before we knew it, she's running across in that walker. We really consider it short of a miracle.
Sometimes I really, really want to quit.
I always tell her, come back when you've made up your mind. Think about it.
Sleep on it.
Yeah, sleep on it and make sure that your decision is not based on a frustration brought about by a difficult maneuver that you were falling on today.
But it's just funny because the next day I do my routine and I'm like, never mind, I don't want to quit.
And what's nice about it, every time she does that, she tries to prove to us and herself that she can do it.
You just have to continue on and then just forget about that fall and make the rest nice.
She pushes because she realizes the value of what she has done so far and will not give it up.
In the weekend, I just rest. Sometimes I really miss skating, even though it's just 2 days. I want to skate again.
She's so natural and nice, I think, which is kind of strange coming from, they keep saying tropical country, but I see her passion when she performs. And she's really focused and she tunes everything out and like nobody's there.
My parents think I'm too hard on myself sometimes.
She pushes herself on her own. We don't have to do much. Maybe we prod her maybe 2 days in a month. She gets lazy, which is normal. She's a kid. But the passion that's there when she wants to achieve something, she just goes for it.
When I do the double axel, I was just telling my mom, it feels so nice because it's like you're just rotating there. It feels like you're flying. Then when you're spinning, you feel like a top. Ooh.
It's truly love and passion for the sport. She was fortunate enough to have had a sponsor last July. That was Victor, who we met here at the ISU World Development Trophy. She was so happy to have the opportunity to train with very good Russian coaches in Flim, Switzerland. When she got on the ice the first time, honestly, she was terrible compared to the rest of the crowd. She was put in a very high group. So she told me, "Mommy, I really cannot understand and I really cannot see." So a decision was made together with the director of the training camp to bring her a level down to the wife of Victor. Very good also, but spoke English. Then on, she learned, and you could see her blossom again. And the fact that she was mixed with very good skaters, it was a wonderful group that she had to rise to the occasion and show that she was just as good.
Every skater's ultimate goal is to go to the Olympics because it's like the highest competition. And it's also really nice to be there. The ice is so nice. It just really feels nice, and it's really the highest competition in skating.
My most immediate dream for her is that she gets sponsorship so she can actually afford to reach her goal, which is to skate on Olympic ice, and from there go on to maybe coaching and shows, because I see her happiest on the ice. You really see her blossom on the ice when she performs. She's just a whole different person.
Well, my hope is for her to ultimately step on the Olympic ice as the ultimate, what do you call it, the culmination of all her training and everything.
It makes her really happy, so that's my ultimate dream, that she fulfills her Olympic dream.